You gave an outstanding
Ey,
performance.
qué sarcástico
Truly
eres.
commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind.
Es él el otro
And it could have
finalista,
cost
¿no?
you the
¿Verdad?
match. But you were quick to adapt
Tengo mis sospechas,
and
amigos.
managed to claim victory over your opponent.
Tiene buen ojo.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on
Ah,
previous
ese era el verdad, el
experience.
finalista.
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
No tengo pruebas, pero tampoco dudas, amigos. Me alegro de que te haya acabado.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
Así
What's the
parece.
matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Debemos ir a Inazuma como sea.
If that is the case,
Inazuma.
then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter,
Ok, ¿qué me
shall
quiere
we?
decir, Kazuha?
I
Ok.
haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Samurai, por eso que trae esto aquí,
Yeah,
¿verdad?
we could tell that from your
Sí,
getup.
me lo
But
imaginé.
at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to
Me
waving
imaginé
a
que con
sword
esta cosa tenía
around.
aquí, pero también tiene algo de
It
anemo
is
en
true
el,
that
en
I
el
am
cuello,
versed
¿no?
both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of
nah,
a wandering
bufanda atrás, quiero
samurai,
decir.
is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary
Ok,
to
dame
bring
la
your
trampa, mira,
opponent down.
tramposo, ¿no? Pero escuchando las
Hang
debilidades
on.
del... Sí,
Don't you think you're bending the rules a
sí,
bit
es
there?
ilegalísimo contra...
Gathering
decime las...
intelligence is an essential part of any
No, es
duel. You
ilegalísimo.
must know your enemy.
Es un torneo
Besides, our
amateur.
favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Como no, hablamos de Dublin.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from
Entonces
these
Kazuha no es el
traces.
rival de la final, ¿verdad?
I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
A ver. Ve con Kazuha a un lugar más tranquilo. Salud.
Now that we're alone, let me
Uh-huh.
cut to the heart of the matter. You
Sí,
are
estoy
skilled
claro.
in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple.
Así que ya lo
Is that
sabes.
Paimon knew that you were hinting
Ya
at
sabe que
something from
somos
the moment we met.
multielementos.
You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Sí, pero ¿cómo lo sabes?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of
Breath
the
of
leaves.
the Wild, amigos.
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
También le
My
creo.
humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention
No
your
somos humanos, en
incredibly
teoría, ¿no?
complex scent, like that
No
of
somos
some
humanos, digo
mysterious
humanos,
being.
pero no venimos de la...
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our
Somos
smell.
otro lado,
It's
¿no?
weird.
Nosotros viajamos
Could
del
you
tiempo.
perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
Lo único que hice fue tocar una estatua de los 7.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat.
Fue gracias a los conocimientos de Paimon.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told her
Gracias a
whatever
Paimon
came to
somos lo que
mind.
somos, amigos.
It's been a long
Sin
journey,
Paimon no fuéramos
and
nada.
many
Fuéramos
things have
vagabundos
happened
por la
along the
vida.
way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something
Quiere que
to me.
peleemos con elementos.
Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Por una batalla final, pero por fin una batalla real.
Now then, let's test your skills.
Ok, vamos a pelear contra él. Derrota a los monstruos y enséñale a Kazuha tu poder elemental. Ok.
Silence!
Mira, para acabar, ¿ven?
Windblade!
Hay más todavía. Ok.
Diana Special! Oh,
Let the mighty be humble!
you're toast! I'm a rock!
Va. Acabamos con el enemigo. Vaya. Hablar con Kazuha de nuevo. ¿Te gustó mis
Your
habilidades?
skills in
Sí, va,
battle are
son
truly beyond
impecables, ¿verdad? Lo
reproach.
sé. Y eso que soy malo.
Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to
Imagínate si fuera
overwhelm
bueno.
you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He
Controlar
relies entirely
respiración.
on the element of surprise to defeat his
Controlar la
opponents.
respiración como tal,
In other
amigos.
words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Ok, gracias. No lo subestimaré. Ok.
Please, save your thanks.
No lo vamos a subestimar,
If
amigos.
anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions. But don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the
¿Y cuál es la
elements?
relación?
I desire
Explícala
to know what meaning visions have to the gods,
para dar
and what
contes.
influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My
A los más
apologies.
fuertes, a los más dignos.
You must be completely
A los
in
más
the dark
importantes, aquí le
regarding
dan
such
visiones.
matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have
Okay.
regarding Inazuma.
Quiero saber más acerca de los temas desconocidos.
So that's what you're curious about?
Así es.
Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions
Mira, por eso anda
confiscated
eso en
inexplicably.
la espalda,
Sometimes in
ese regalo.
circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro-Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro-visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like
Como
a
un Raiden.
tyrant.
Suena de Mortal
As far
Kombat.
as
Suena
I
de
know,
Mortal Kombat.
she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Archon before?
Fue hace mucho tiempo.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
Mala.
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Está bueno.
Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all
El
about the tournament.
torneo.
If you have no
Van
other
a
matters to
calificar.
attend to, then we can return together.
Sí, vamos juntos.
Very well.
Llévame.
Let's go.
Teletranspórtame, por
I
favor.
wish-
Me da una pereza caminar todo eso. Gracias, me teletransportó, amigos.
Why isn't he here yet?
Aquí llegué.
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first.
Ok, mi rival no ha
Everyone,
llegado,
listen up.
amigos.
Your attention, please. We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match.
The final
We've seen many exciting
countdown.
battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged.
Esa canción me la he puesto de fondo, amigos.
Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Lira's traveling
Todos le
hero!
temen.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Buena
I'm sure
introducción.
everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he
Ya gané por
still
default,
hasn't
¿no?
arrived.
Gané por omisión.
Come on, what could be taking him so long?
Soy el ganador del
You
torneo.
can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
No, nada de esperar, ya gané yo. A lo mejor se ha equivocado de hora.
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to
Sí.
postpone the match.
No, como que poner la
Wait a
pelea.
moment.
Ya gané yo.
Something doesn't seem right about this.
¿De
Captain
trampa?
Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
¿Se robaron el
Traveler,
premio?
come with us.
No, se robaron el premio. A ver. A ver, a ver, a ver. Inspeccionar la caja.
Let me see. It's gone all
Se
right.
llevó el premio el
The
otro
vision is
rival.
missing.
Por eso es que no está aquí el rival,
Somebody
amigos.
steal it? Who would dare do
Nadie
such a
estaba
thing
cuidando
in
el
broad
premio.
daylight?
Noobs.
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
Te
No
robaron
need
en
to
tu
worry.
cara.
Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to
culpa
get
de
it back.
Kazuha y como nos quería ver los
Well, if
elementos,
you
nuestra
insist,
culpa indirectamente.
I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Parece que no tengo elección. Fue mi
Well,
culpa
we're
un poco.
on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Lo puedo sentir con el viento. Sígueme. Ok, ¿dónde estás tú? Es la ubicación de corriente de viento. Ajá.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
¿Llegué? Aquí, mira, ve.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then
Este es
why
el
didn't
rival,
we
amigos.
stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Este es invencible, amigos. Porque tengo viento. ¿Por qué rayos tengo el viento? ¿Me cambió por la historia?
The tides beckon.
Can't run from death.
Ok, este no, simplemente estaba en el camino este. No era él el enemigo, amigos. Pero bueno, me dio una daga nueva. Vamos a
The
ver,
winds are
pistas.
guiding us forward. The
Más
culprit
viento.
is on the opposite shore now.
Este simplemente era un metido, amigos.
What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Más rápido. Mira, pero me mandan cerca de cosas que en teoría no me interesan, amigos.
Settle down.
Está bien.
Be gone!
Bow your head.
Todo por los cofres, amigos. Ay, 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 ay.
Silence. Let the mighty be
Que
humbled.
reviente esto.
Look at you, boo down.
Bow your head. Silence.
No, a punto de derrotarlo, amigos. Ahí está.
Goba, get them. I'm a rock.
Bow your head.
Ahí está. Fácil, amigos.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to
Y el
relinquishing these items into your
rastreando,
possession.
dice. Sé que no es parte, pero ¿cuántas veces voy a venir aquí, amigos? Tenía que hacer esto.
Hoarders, they're here!
Aquí están, amigos.
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
The hunter becomes
¿Estuvo?
picked the wrong test subject.
Habla con el ladrón de tesoros que robó la visión. Más para adelante. Mira. Ah, ladronzuelo, ven para acá.
You
¿A dónde
caught
vas?
up with me? How is that
Fei el
possible?
Sucacielos.
I had
Otro
even
ladrón, ¿no?
prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
Hey, ¿quién me está tirando agua por la espalda?
No boat could ever match
Me
the
están
speed of
pegando
the
por la
wind.
espalda, amigo.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
Está apagada.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know
Me siguen
precious
tirando
little
agua por
about
la
how to
espalda esos
conceal
moscos,
yourself
amigos.
from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud
pegando.
laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
You!
¿Yo qué?
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it.
Me siguen
I've
tirando
had
agua,
my
amigos.
eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
Esto era el
I'd
rival.
intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up.
Ah, yo te soy un
After
ladrón.
watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to
Mi culpa
face
que
you in
seas
the
un ladrón,
match,
vas a creer.
I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still
Ya no tienes
managed to
escapatoria.
catch up. Drat. This should have gone differently.
Si te resistes habrá consecuencias.
I know an empty threat when I hear one.
Si no nos entera la visión, te dejaremos... si nos entera la visión, te dejaremos ir.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
Ok.
It's nothing but a useless
No
shell
te vamos a
to
reportar a
me.
la policía esta
You
vez.
know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Romper el brazo por robar.
You're not serious,
ladrones.
are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be
Entonces, las
only
dos
fair to
piernas.
brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Ven, que es que
Whoa,
salvaje.
whoa, we don't need to
Que
go that far, do
salvaje
we?
este. Le quiere
I
quebrar la
never would
mano y
have guessed
quemarle
you
la
could be so
frente.
cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Peleemos pues. Está bueno. Mira, nivel 49 este.
Silence!
Out of the frying pan, into the wind blade. Can't handle your drink.
Settle down!
Just you.
Ya. ¿Te le quitó la gana de pelear? ¿Te quitó la gana de pelear? Ríndete.
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
¿Te cargamos el brazo?
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Mira, todo se puede resolver pacíficamente,
No
pero
further
Kazuha
punishment
quería
for you.
pelea.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
¿Quieres más
It's up to
castigo?
you. Such willingness is
Te podemos
commendable
dar castigo toda la
and
noche
fits
si
the way
quieres.
of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
El ladrón de tesoro huye despavorido.
Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision.
No puedo activar la
But
visión entonces.
unfortunately,
Muy débil.
nothing happened.
Así que lo tenías planeado.
Yes. I wanted to know whether it
Y me
were
sigue
possible
molestando el
for an
mosco al fondo,
extinguished
amigos.
vision to be
Me sigue
reawakened.
escupiendo agua.
From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
Ok, lo
Let's see
intentaré.
if you can give me the answer I'm hoping.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also
Soy
unable to
inútil, no
rekindle
puedo
the
activar la
vision.
visión tampoco.
No
No.
matter. This was expected.
¿Por qué estás tan apegado a esa
I suppose-
visión?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Explicaciones
He was once a
bonitas.
good friend of mine.
Me gustan estas
One day he
escenas.
asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
No, ¿qué hiciste? Bueno,
Perhaps
bonita
one
tu
day
historia.
I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
Se vació
But as a
la
wandering
visión, ¿no?
samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then. It's time we returned.
Vamos.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
No.
Maybe she went back to her ship.
Nos iba a llevar a
If you're looking for the
Inazuma.
captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to
No,
Liyue
pues nos
Harbor.
prometió que nos iba a llevar a la...
It's not unusual for those two to be at
Inazuma.
odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize, in which case the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut
Yo soy
conclusion.
ganador. Bien,
So
gané.
that's what happened?
That's
If
el
that's the
trofeo.
case, then the
Mi
rules
viaje.
stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the
Mi
champion.
viaje, mi trofeo,
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but
mi
not
artículo de
like
periódico.
this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award
Entonces,
you.
¿podremos ir a la Inazuma?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact,
Poquito
the
lluvia, me da
relentless
igual.
rain and wind are also an
Como deseos,
embodiment
ahí.
of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the
Ahí vamos,
nation.
ahí vamos.
Hold on a second. You're saying
Ahí
she
vamos,
can
todos
change
tres
the
ahorita.
weather
Ahí tenemos
just
tres
with the
ahorita.
power of her mind?
Ya las podemos tirar
Let
al
us
rato.
not forget that this is one of
Cuando
the
acabe el
7
diálogo.
archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
¿Cómo no? Ya me salió Rosaría.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma,
Rosaría me salió.
the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations
Ya me
have been
salió 4
made.
estrellas, sí.
In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Sí, no, pues nada. Ya sabes mi suerte, mira. Terminamos la misión. Cool.